Hey guys, welcome to part two of my Q&A. Welcome to part two of my Q&A 100 subscriber special. Now in part one, the camera is freezing quite a bit, so I do apologize for the quality of that video. Change some settings, hope it's going to be okay. But if I start playing up, I might stop and start again, stop, pause to get our quality in, right? I'm out of breath as I'm upstairs. Right guys, we start with Novabug this time, who says, nice one Matt, well done on the ton. Cheers Smugbug. Right, so he asks, best and worst console of all time. What are these in your thoughts? This one's quite difficult, because I like all my consoles. Right, I'm gonna just have to go by experience, and well, the NES works absolutely fine. My Mega Drive works absolutely fine. I'm gonna go for worst console that I've owned personally. I'm gonna say PlayStation 3, and the only reason I'm gonna say that, I know actually a couple of reasons. One was that overheating problem and that component inside that melted, and it would cause a lot of PlayStation 3s to crash, lose all the data. So I think that's one of the reasons I'll say that. But the other will be for the loading times. Um, when you want to you put in a game, you think, oh yeah, I've been waiting for weeks to play this. No, you got an online update to download, then meh, it's really not cool at all. But I did enjoy the PlayStation 3. There's some awesome games on it. Don't get me wrong. I just mean those little nitty bitty things. I can't really. I find it hard to pick like a best and worst console. For best console though, I'm going to say PlayStation 4. Because everything downloads in the background. It's a lot faster. I like the interface. Love the fact that you can just press that share button and upload straight to YouTube. I've done a few of those, and I'm looking to do more soon. So yeah, I'd say PlayStation 4, the best one for me. PlayStation 3, because of the problems I encountered, is the worst. Right, game franchise you'd like to see return. Well, this is easy for me. Monkey Island. I want to see Monkey Island back. But I want Ron Gilbert involved. Tim Schafer, whatever his name is, Schafer, did I say that right? And everybody who was involved on the originals. I like the first three. Yeah. Anything after the Curse of Monkey Island, nah, it's not proper Monkey Island to me. But yeah, I'd love to see it come back in all its glory. Come on, just one more time. Because there's a running joke in the games, in the series, that Guybrush has a 5-game contract. Now, only 4 have officially been released. The Tales of Monkey Island was separate. And hello, cat. What are you doing? Cat's come. Good then. Yeah, so I'd like to see an official Monkey Island 4. What are you doing here now? Come on up, then. Come up. Come on. Is it too high for you, is it? Haha. Stay down then. Right, his third question. Who has more body hair? You or the late Robin Williams? You just want to see me topless, didn't you, Chris? Oh, there you go, the cat. Hello. Well, I'll give you a... Okay, I'll give you a sneak preview. Yeah. Actually, I had to research this. So in my Google history, you will now find Robin Williams topless. Looks a bit odd, doesn't it? So, actually, I got some photos. I got one of Robin Williams and one of me topless. So here you go. Boom. Sorry, a car pulled outside and taking my attention. Boom. And there you have it, guys. So now you know. Right, so if we crack on, what's next for us? What's next? Right, we have got a question. Oh, what's the matter? Retro Gaming Girl. Hi Lucy, how you doing? Great video. She wants both bundles. Unfortunately, Lee got the first one, Retro Game Addict. Unfortunately for you, I mean. Right. 2 questions. Number 1, what are you doing up there? What is your dream console or game? Right, for console, I'd say one day I want to. What are you doing? I want a console that will feature every single game released on every platform ever. It'd be amazing, no more messing around. Have it all in one system, kind of like a modded Xbox, but with like PlayStation games, Xbox, all that stuff, everything you can think of. I think that would be great. Right then, starting to freeze again now, isn't it? Question number 2. Out of all, oh no, wait on. Dream game I'd want. I'd like to see a game based on Bucky O'Hare. Now, there have been 2 in the past. There's been, well, let me stop this a minute. Hey guys, yeah, sorry for that. Camera's playing up again. I'm going to have to look into this. It's a HTC One M9, so if anybody knows why it's happening, can you let me know in the comments below, please? Yeah, Lucy, sorry. I'd like to see a game based on this. There's been 2 games in the past. One for the NES, which is really good actually, and there was an arcade one. Where are you going now? There's an arcade one as well. And Bucky O'Hare is my favourite cartoon. I love like an open world, what's the word I'm looking for, like universe, where you could like go to different planets, fly the righteous indignation, have like space battles against the Toads, and just explore all the different planets and on and on and on. I think it could be absolutely huge. I'd love it. So that would be my dream game. If I had to pick another dream game, I'd do the same concept, but with Marine Boy, and I'd have the huge open underworld ocean. I really should close our blinds. My attention's going out there, not to you guys. I apologise. Yeah, so either Bucky O'Hare for the big open space world, or Marine Boy for Under the Sea. Under the Sea. You knew that was coming, right? Right, thanks Lucy for those. Going on, she got another one, of course. Out of all the Batman figures you have, which is your favourite? Well, this one I prepared earlier. I'm going to say Robin for the actual bust collection I got. Because I think it's quite colourful, I think it's quite cool. Come on, focus, damn it. That's not going to focus. There you go. So yeah, Robin for that one. But out of the actual standing full body statues I have, it's going to have to be Batgirl. Definitely. Look at that pose. Pshoosh. Awesome. I got this from Forbidden Planet in Cardiff about a month or so ago. Yeah, great. And yes, I am looking to get more as well. I think there's a Mr. Freeze 66 bust coming out, and Catwoman as well. I think Mr. Freeze might be out now actually. I pre-ordered it, so I have to check up on that. Right, cheers Lucy for those questions. Moving on. Adam Amiga Old School. Right, massive congratulations Matt, well deserved. Right, his questions, Monkey Island 1 or Monkey Island 2? So The Secret of Monkey Island or LeChuck's Revenge? LeChuck's Revenge. It was bigger, it was better, a lot more comedy in it, a lot more different animations. You had like Guybrush poking his tongue out like ugh. And the very famous scene in the graveyard where like he digs up a bone and his pants fall down. I thought it was hilarious. And yeah, so definitely Monkey Island 2, but Monkey Island 1 is awesome as well. So that's my answer to that. Your first computer console in what year? Well, that was the Commodore 64. Possibly 90, 91, 92, around there. I remember I was really young. So it was either really like 89, 90, 91, 90, something like that. I really can't remember. Yeah, so that's that. Where do you see the Tubers High School Challenge in the next few years? But hey, Tubers High School Challenge. First of all, thank you to everyone who takes part and to everyone who watches. If you don't take part, take part. It's fun. It's good. Where do I see it? I think it'll still be going because it started out as a group where we can all challenge each other, but then it became like a bit of a community group. We all have a good laugh in there, We also talk about other competitions, or if we got like a special video, we'll advertise it in the group. Not too much though. And I think it'll still be going. I think we'll have lots of new members. I think some old members will still be there. I think some people have gone by then. But I'll definitely be there because I'm absolutely loving YouTube, loving this, everything. Love it all. And you know what? I think Steve will be there as well. He better be, because I'm not running that thing on my own, you know? Question number 4. What is the average time you take to practice for the Tubers High Score Challenge? Well, honestly, it depends on the time I have to myself during the week. Sometimes I don't know, it's hard when you're working full time and then you've got other things with videos you're making, stuff like that. But what I normally do, if I can't play the game of the week straight away, I'll do it in the middle of the week and I'll have like a couple of goes on it, several goes, maybe like an hour or two, and then I'll just go for it and upload. However, I'll have to say, yeah, honestly now, only an hour or two on it. That is it. I know some people absolutely smash the games, you know. Oh, and then he says Sega and Nintendo, which I answered earlier in my first video. So I'm going to say, I said Nintendo, didn't I? I'll say Nintendo again. Right. That's that bit done. Cheers for those questions. Now we go to Lactobacillus Prime. I said that right? Am I going slow again on this? Thinking that one. But video playback seems to be okay, so I'm going to continue. Yes, so Mark from Lactobacillus Prime. He says, congrats on reaching 100 subs and great bundle, sir. And he's going to go for the Mario one, and his name is in that pot by there. Ding ding. So question number 1, joystick or gamepad? Which do you prefer? Well, I'm going to say the gamepad because I've used it a lot more than a joystick. I was actually going to get my joystick out of the attic, but it was under a lot of boxes and I couldn't quite reach it at the time. But the only time I've really used a joystick, guys, is for my Commodore 64. And I found it really difficult to use and just a bit messy. Maybe I used the wrong joystick, you know? But yeah, I've always been used to gamepads from the Nintendo upwards, so I'm going to stick with gamepads for that one. First person shooters, mouse and keyboard or controllers? For this, if I'm using the PC, it's got to be keyboard, yeah, mouse keyboard. Because I've played it like that in the past. So yeah, I don't actually use control pads for the PC, but definitely mouse and keyboard, I enjoyed it. Saying that, if it's console, then it's obviously gamepad. Like if it's Call of Duty, it'll be gamepad. Question number 3 is 8-bit gaming anything you like, or are you more of a 16-bit and above person? Well, I am a boy. I enjoy both the Nintendo and the Sega Mega Drive. And yeah, I do enjoy 8-bit gaming, enjoy 16-bit gaming, I enjoy every kind of gaming really. Unless it's Kung Fu Master Novabug. Right. Do you have any guilty pleasure game? No, not really. I'll tell you what my real life guilty pleasure is though, it's musicals. So if you have any like musical section in the game apps, that's something I absolutely adore. But I can't think of something off the top of my head for a guilty pleasure game, but definitely be musical related, definitely. You know, I can't sing to save my life, but it's just something I love. If I could sing, I'd definitely be trying to do some musical kind of thing, career, definitely. Right, cheers for those questions. Now we go on to JL76 Gaming. Hey John. And you wanted the Sonic bundle, which you didn't get. To apologise. Right, so question 1, Sonic or Mario? Ugh. I hate these kind of questions. Do you know what? People always say like one or the other. It's like you're either DC or you're Marvel, you're either Nintendo or you're Sega. But I like both. I do like both. And people say you can't. I think I do. I can't, but I do. Oh, Mario was my first. Sonic came afterwards. I'm going to say Sonic. Just because I've got more Sonic related merchandise in the past than I have Mario. And the most recent generation games I've played have been Sonic. Oh, that's a lie. Mario Kart. That is a lie. I'm going to say Mario. No. I don't know. Both. 50-50. Sorry. Question number 2. Oh, here we go. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And the answer to this, John, is as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Boom! Yeah! Oh yeah! Question number 3. Given that God is infinite, can I say that right? And that the universe is also infinite, would you like a toasted tea cake? Yeah, I would like a toasted tea cake. Actually, sometimes I have toasted tea cakes for breakfast, even this past week, most recently. Favourite Welsh singer or group? Now, it took me a while to work this one out. I'm going to say Tom Jones, and the reason for me saying this is because his songs are always stuck in my head, like sex bomb, it's not unusual to do. Yeah, so Tom Jones. What game has not come up yet on the Tubers High Score Challenge that you'd love to see come up? Oh man, right. With the Tubers High Score Challenge, you've played a lot of arcade games, Neo Geo, because everybody has access to those. Well, the vast majority of people, if they've got ROMs and stuff, it's MAME, arcade, boom. I say boom a lot, don't I? I'd like to see a Nintendo or a Sega Mega Drive come up. And the reason for that is, well, it's different, isn't it? And there are a lot of games on those consoles that have high scoring systems, so you could easily do that. And I think a lot of people would still be able to enter on those consoles, even if they downloaded the ROMs onto their PC or if they had it on a modded Xbox. So I don't know a specific title, John, but I would say a Nintendo or Mega Drive game, please. Please. I'm going crazy. Right. That is John's questions. Thank you very much. Next we got Dave, Infected Flinch. We all know how random that guy can be. So, question number 1. Have you ever eaten a badger? Not to my knowledge, but after the horse scandal, quite possibly. Who knows what we're eating in these restaurants these days, right? And if I did eat it, it tasted like chicken. Question number 2. What's love got to do with it? Well, everything. I love you guys. If you could make any console a handheld, which would it be? Ooh, now you're asking. You are asking. I'd say PlayStation 4, but then does that count as PlayStation 3? No, I'm gonna... No. I'm changing my answer on this. I'm gonna go Commodore 64. Because the games on that take so long to load up. I'd love it on a handheld. Just, put power on, select a game, go. Done. Simples. Oh yeah. Oh, excuse me. Do you reckon that Sega, Konami and Capcom will go bankrupt? Ooh. On paper I'd say no, but in this day and age anything can happen. Nothing really surprises me anymore. But Sega's got great games with Sonic. You got Konami with Metal Gear Solid coming up. I can't see them going bankrupt. Castlevania they did. And then Capcom with Resident Evil, Street Fighter, all very popular gaming series, so I can't see them going at all. But you never know, do you? Number 5, do you think Nintendo will make a decent console? Well, I think they have made a decent console. I thought the NES was a decent console, and I think the Wii U is a pretty decent console, and is a lot of people's favourites. So yeah. Whether we need another console from them at the moment is an entirely different thing. Question number 6. One word. Feta. Okay, so changing my camera angle now. It seems the longer the video goes on for, the more it overheats. So I got against the window. There's no sun on this side, so hopefully it'll be okay. Right. Next up, we have the Sinji 987. I already answered one of his questions in part 1, the favourite film, because somebody else asked it as well. Right, what is your favourite game of all time that you've completed and why? Once again, it's going to be Final Fantasy VII for the obvious reasons. The story, the score, the characters, the fighting, the gameplay, the materia, the lights of the round, the chocobos. I thought it was absolutely amazing game. When I first played it, I had never played anything like it before, never experienced another game similar to it. It was probably my first official RPG, I describe it as, and that's what made me fall in love with RPGs. So, yes, Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth, everything. Thank you very much. Right. Now, this set of questions has come from a mate of mine I used to work with called Stephen Provo Hewitt. The Steve before the Steve, this is. Are you ever going to dedicate time to play the following games? Conker's Bad Fur Day. Well, I've seen you on it, so I've seen it quite a bit of it. I do have access to that game. There's a grasshopper on the window, sorry. Due to time constraints, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, maybe I will. I think I will. Secret of Mana? Yes. Chrono Trigger? Yes, that's those two RPGs. I want to try them out, definitely. The World Ends With You on the DS. Now, a lot of you have said it's quite good. So, I'm going to say I would like to dedicate some time to it. Whether I do, I don't know. Banjo-Kazooie and the sequel Banjo-Tooie. I don't think so unless I have it on my modded Xbox because I don't have access to the Xbox or those games. Well, you know what I mean. Maybe, maybe not. What made you fall in love with RPGs? Well, that's Final Fantasy VII. What was your reaction to hearing that your favourite game, Final Fantasy VII, was being remade? Well, first, I was very surprised because I didn't think it would ever happen. Then I was very doubtful because I was like, oh, what are they going to do to it? It's a masterpiece already, doesn't need to be remade. Then excitement because I thought, oh my gosh, Final Fantasy VII, everything comes flooded back, and I thought it'd be good to experience it all over again. And even if they didn't do a good job of it, you'd still have the original version, which is coming out on PS4 in October, I think, so I'm going to get that. And I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give it my support. I don't think it's turn-based battles. I think I've read that, but we'll still play it. It might still be awesome. We'll see. But it's just not like a HD remake. It's a whole kind of remodeling thing, I think. They're staying true to it in a certain way. Right. What is your favourite Mario and Sonic game and why? Why tell us that's why? Well, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 because I've played it the most on Sega. No. Do you mean Mario and Sonic game together, or do you mean Mario game and Sonic game? I'm going to do it that way anyway. And Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES. Really enjoyed that. I remember when I was young and my dad was going off somewhere and I wanted to go with him. And I said, oh, you won't want to go with him? I was like, why was that? And then he produced Super Mario Bros. 3. So that was that. Stayed in playing that game. What is your favourite offline and online multiplayer and why? Oh gosh. I don't actually do a lot of multiplayer. Online, I've played a lot of Call of Duty. I'll play it religiously for 2 weeks or so, and then I get bored. I'm like, yeah. But I will say this, when you're on it, time does fly, and I do have a lot of fun. Most recently, my favourite online game has been Rocket League. I love that game. Recently platinumed it. I've played so many hours of online. It's not funny, but it's a really good game, easy to get into. Offline multiplayer. Probably the WWE wrestling games. I enjoy playing out those with my friends. So yeah, probably going to pick that for that. And here is the winner of the Sonic Bundle, Retro Gamer Addict, Lee, and he's got a question. If you could bring any character to life, video game character now, who would it be and what would you do with them? Now, Lee picked Lara Croft for his, and he said he's not going to tell us what he'd do with her, but I think we can all imagine. I thought long and hard about this, and I'm going to pick Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and the reason for this is one thing I really hate is negative people. People who try to bring others down, or people who try and hurt you just for the sake of it. I cannot stand it. And Sora has the power to lock darkness away and unlock people's hearts. So I'd want him to come alive, journey with me, locking up all the darkness in the world. I think that would be awesome. Right, thank you for those questions so far, guys. Getting towards the end now. Right, a mate of mine, Jay. Which collector's edition do you own that you're most fond of? I don't really have any collector's edition. I have the Batman 60s series on Blu-ray. That was a collector's edition, so I'm going to pick that. But in the future I'm looking to get some. I think I said earlier in part 1, like Kingdom Hearts 3, stuff like that. Question number 2. If it hurts, should I keep scratching it? If it's you, yes. Question number 3. What day is it? It's a new day. Yes, it is. Oh, blinking heck. Basically, me and Jay watch WWE. Don't watch it every week, but there's a group on there called The New Day, and it's all a happy, clappy thing, and I can't stand them, and it does my head in. So, and they just won the tag titles again on SummerSlam, and I'm like, oh, crying out loud. But then the Dudleys came back and kicked their ass, basically, so hopefully they won't be champions for long. Right, back over here for the last question. This is from Hafu Martney. Do you think Sega should get back into the hardware scene? If they did, how do you think they'd fare? I don't know. Should they? I mean, you've got a lot of competition these days. You've got your PlayStation, Sony, your Xbox, and stuff like that. I'm not sure if they should get back into the scene. Would they fare well? I don't know. Would only like old retro gamers go after their hardware? I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think on that one a bit more. Anyway, guys, I think it's time for the Mario Bundle prize draw while my camera is not freezing. I might have to get something new, maybe HD camera soon. Right. It's the bit I'm looking forward to. So everything's in it, see? All the bottom there. Got one. And the winner of the Mario Bundle is... He's going to be smug. It's Novabug. So well done to you. If you can see that. That's definitely the bug. So well done to you, Mr. Everly. Smug bug indeed again. And thank you guys for watching. If you got this far, I do apologise for the freezing frames every now and then, but at least that's done now. Right. Cheers. And here's to many more years on YouTube and many more subscribers and many more videos and many more fun. Many more fun? Much more fun. See you soon.